Go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop him, and I think as a defender you'd be hard-pressed for answers.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Matheus Cunha. That has been slung wide. Deep cross. He's got tall. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Rafinha. Van Dijk. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bruno Fernandes. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Saliba. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bruno Fernandes.
Çaykur Rizespor are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
DiMarco going full tilt down the left. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Timber. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Bruno Fernandes. Van de Ven. Eze going full steam ahead down the left flank. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Thiaw. And it's DiMarco. Gravenberg. McKennie. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good spread. Van de Ven gets good distance on it. Well, they've got it again. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
DiMarco drives forward on the overlap. That had too much on it. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Looking for options for movement, and he's picked it up out wide. And he's in on goal! Matheus Cunha. Haaland. Gravenberg. And Thiaw. Threads one in. McKennie. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Looking to play him in. Plays it in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tries to pass it through. Cross to the back post. He rises! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Gravenberg. And it's DiMarco. He's a sharp little ball here. That is good strength. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
There will be
Matthews Cunha, and he welcomes him. Decent chance! It's there! The breakthrough strike! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Bruno Fernandes. And the first half is done. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum. And they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
And now I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today.
Here we go again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Van de Ven. Timber. And Konate. Van de Ven. And Rafinha. Mbappe. Now, what about a counter-attack? Aims beyond the defence. And that was very necessary. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Haaland, and it's McKennie. And that's been won straight back.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Timber. And it's Tchouaméni. And he has been fouled there. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Mbappe. Can he finish? Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? He's got himself an absolute peach. Lyon are level. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Bruno Fernandes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
That has ended up in no man's land. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the...
Goes for a shot! He scores! And they get themselves in front! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Substitution on the field, number 16.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
Gravenberg. Goes looking wide. Knocks it into space. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He gets big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Dani Olmo. Pulisic receives it in a wide position. Dani Olmo. Well seen. Saw that coming. Now it's Mbappe. Yildiz. And Gravenberg. And he's forced to go back. Chance here to counter. Dani Olmo. Gravenberg. And it's DiMarco. Good running, strong and purposeful. Dani Olmo. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Lyon really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That's really well manoeuvred. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's neat. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. Gravenberg opts for safety. Thiaw. Haaland is herring after that one. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's away. DiMarco.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Olmo. Showing good feet. Yildiz does well to get it back. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that's that. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
And we come to you now with a quick
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies are
match.
clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Now it's Kimmich. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And no, that was never going to make it. And he goes cross-field.
Well spotted.
And here's Eze.
This is the time you need that pace.
Timber makes the interception. And here's Haaland. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. So much time and space here. Saliba gets rid without sophistication. Aimed beyond the defence. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries... And the shot! There it is! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Number 22.
First quarter of an hour gone.
Matthias Cunha. Matthias Cunha.
Van Dijk.
Matthias Cunha.
And it's Kimmich. It's a good run down the right. That has been knocked clear. Xiao. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Kimmich hurtling down that right flank. Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. Rangers have reclaimed... Eze! Oh, it's hit the post! It's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
João Neves. Nice control. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, this looks sharp. Gravenberg. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
João Neves. Oh, that's well spotted. Gravenberg. McKennie. Hakimi. Now that looks a decent ball. Nice interception, well timed. Can he spark a counter here? Chouameni. And it's Eze.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Gravenberg. And it's DiMarco. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's superb. He's free. Shot a goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. It's their second corner of the game. DiMarco goes short. He's had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Hakimi is offering a wry smile there.
Timber has a look and plays it forward. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Hakimi. Nicely weighted ball.
Added time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And we hit half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal
Your
each.
entry tickets at hand, as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Rangers get the ball rolling in the second half. It's a searching pass. Played into space out wide. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Timber threads one in, and he cuts out the supply. Timber is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Haaland. And it's McKennie. Matheus Cunha. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Haaland under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Chouameni, 60 minutes played. Back into the middle. Chouameni. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. No, not quite on the same wavelength. João Neves. Now it's Haaland. Pinches it off him. João. Driven forward. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 16, McKennie. Number 38,
Haaland looks to get on the end of this.
DeMarco. Coming on
That's
the
put
field.
paid to a promising
Number
move.
7, Udis. Number
Pops
5,
him off it and wins back the ball.
Locatelli. Number 41,
Nuno Mendes.
Number 25,
Probing pass.
Nuno Mendes. Substitution
Swept in.
in progress.
He can get that clear. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Chouameni. And he was quick to react. Gabriel. Now João Neves. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Quality ball. Eze providing an outlet on that flank. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Hakimi. Number 12, Gio. Coming on the field.
It's a sharp
Number
pass.
17.
Ooh, can he get onto this?
Szoboszlai. Number 4, Sanchez. Substitution.
Kimmich. And it's Timber. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Rangers really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's in a great position here. Plenty to aim at here. And that has been clubbed away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rangers appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Rice. Szoboszlai. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Can they find an extra gear here? And it's Bruno Fernandes.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Yildiz.
There will be one
It's a
minute
promising
added
build-up,
time.
this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's there to belt it away. Now here's the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Don't test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Substitutions taking place.
He can get that clear. Nuno Mendes. Rangers have it back and can go again. Bruno Fernandes knocks it into space. And the ball's gone astray. He's found the... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And that was very necessary. Tries to play it through. Dani Olmo proves just a little bit too strong. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. They're taking a moment to consider their options. And it's DiMarco. Has a shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! Yildiz.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he welcomes it in. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And here's Osimhen. Rice. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he shoots! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
So, third corner of the game. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Dani Olmo. Very nicely done. Bruno Fernandes. Great chance! And with that, we've reached the halfway point of extra time.
Please report to the
Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? DiMarco. And here's Pulisic. Now, can they get him away? Tries a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Rice. Yildiz. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Osimhen. Played out wide. And it's Szoboszlai. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Looking to play him in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Konate. And it's Szoboszlai. Well, there's a probing ball. Bruno Fernandes receives it in a good position here. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. They've played it short. That is lovely. The referee's awarded a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Now it's Pulisic. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's managed to get free. Yildiz.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a gruelling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
It has gone the full distance and then some. It will be decided by penalties. Locatelli, first in line. And he puts them one up.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Szoboszlai, next in line, and here he is.
Yeah, good pen that. Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Rice is the man who's second in line. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Osimhen will take their second. Right in the bottom corner. Some nerve.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
This then to level matters.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Pulisic is third in line. Big character, big moment, big save. Vinicius Junior is the fourth man to step up.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Bruno Fernandes is fourth up. Back off the post.
He didn't need to cut things so finely.
So it is all down to him now. No pressure. Oh, he saved it!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
The margin of error is 0. It's in. Pick that one out. 3-3. So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice. And the keeper's come up trumps.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Raya must save it. That's it! It is done! So it all ends in heartbreak, all the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts for nothing.
Oh, this is so tough.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he
shoots! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Soboslai. Matches Cunha, and that's played in low. And Dijk gets it away. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Kimmich picks it up out wide. Kimmich got a long way forward to join the attack. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Timber. Strong running down that left flank. Timber's cross. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Rangers! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
After 16 minutes is number 10.
Rangers have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And it's McKennie. João Neves.
Çaykur Rizespor really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
McKennie. Matches Cunha. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Çaykur Rizespor are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, awesome. Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Haaland is onto it in a flash. Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham takes control of it and he's on the move. Mathias Cunha. Gravenberg. Pass somewhat off target. Chouameni. Konate. Very nearly half an hour gone here. He's gone for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
So it's going to be another corner. Rangers have their second corner now. And the shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Haaland. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Mbappe looking to add to his goal. Mbappe is having a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Timber.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Thinks about the big chance! Really well taken goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that has put paid to that. Nice looking ball. Now this could be a chance. And a chance! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Rangers find a position of real strength now. Matches Cunha.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cross needs to be good.
That's good defensive concentration.
Haaland, chance here to counter. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off. And the action is back on the way.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
And it's Chouameni. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Mbappe. Can he finish? No, not quite.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Timber. And it's Kimmich. And he's picked out the run. Haaland. So much time and space here. Oh, such a clever touch. In towards the back stick. Cleared away. Gravenberg did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Haaland. Tries to pass it through. And the finish! And he's there to clear it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now he's got space here. Now it's Mbappe. Timber. Great run on the overlap here. An instinctive delivery. Turns and goes back. And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Big chance, corner. So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good spread. Oh, important interception. And he thumps it clear. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's McKennie. He's tried one! And the keeper read that really well.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Matheus Cunha. Oh, shooting chance! Now, can they get him away? Haaland! Threads one in. Played into space out wide.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 10, Mbappe. Number 17,
Rangers have it
Number
back
22,
and can go again.
Matheus Cunha. Number 32,
Chouameni.
Camargo.
No, he's not
Number
getting past him
16,
there. And he has been fouled there.
Coming on the field, number 19, Hoyland. Number 45, Osserman. Number 8, Bruno Fernandes. Number 7, Judas.
Lovely pass, but
Number
can he get there?
25, Nuno
Are certainly
Fernandes.
playing with an intense
Number
focus
41,
in executing their plan here.
Substitution.
Rice. Rice. Rice goes steaming forward. Thuram. And that interception was most necessary. Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be... Oh, what has happened here? Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Shot at goal! And yes, it's there! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Kimmich, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
So is this the start of a comeback? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Timber. Rangers clearly now in lead preservation mode. Nicely weighted ball. Dani Olmo looking to get on the end of this. Lovely bit of skill. That's really well manoeuvred. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Timber.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Chooses to go cross-field. Szoboszlai. It's a good run down the right. He's had it taken off him. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And it's Szoboszlai. Thuram. He's having a go! Oh, it's come loose. He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Strokes it back. So great chance! And time is up. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Your reflections then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.